obviously amped up for tonight's game. The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City, our sight tonight. It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings out west. You look at the Jazz, they reside in the 7th slot right now in the early part of the season.
Right now for the Jazz, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
This has been the thought all along. They have enough to compete night in and night out, but they're not taking 4 out of 7 from a top team in this league. No way.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert is now a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. And he says that award is about making your team better. A lot of things you don't see in the stats. If you play good defense, most of the time you don't get a block because it doesn't reach that point. They don't even come inside. Guys, the lane is closed.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. Early on here, Greg, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie season.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game, and I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Bradley, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. Now here's Gobert. Kicks to Mitchell. The 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Now Conley, following the 3-point attempt by DeRozan. There's the triple. And Gobert kicks to Ingles. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. 5 to shoot. Here's Gay. That one misses. So the Bulls will take it the other way. DeRozan bounce pass. Here's Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Jazz have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Bradley. And the rejection by Bradley. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Ingles up top. DeRozan defending.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Oh, the power on that prudence.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Searching for their first points of the game. Here's Conley, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
And DeRozan, here we go. For three, Levine. Ingles with the rebound. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Goes back up. And the rejection by Bradley. Levine finds ball. He takes it in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now, when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
That's good from Ball.
An unselfish young guard. Lonzo Ball takes pride, in my opinion, of success of others. Probably why his teammates love playing with him.
Ball hits them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Gay. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
DeRozan's shot is good.
This is where DeRozan is one of the best. Below the foul line, making plays.
And the Jazz with possession here. 6-point game. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy. High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And Vucevic throws it down.
Up in his playmaking skills. When Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Conley, the pass to Ingles. Back to Conley. Up top, Gobert. Mitchell outside. Pass to Conley. Over Ball. Out to Conley. Second shot opportunity. The shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Jazz trail by 10. Mitchell outside. Yep, it counts.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Ball against Conley. Ball surveying the defense. Passes to DeRozan. Shoots. And it's off the back rim. No good. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. Trailing here by 8 and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season and anything can happen. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down. He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Now here is Conley. There's the dish to Gay. The drive by Mitchell.
Thus far, they haven't gotten the ball inside at all.
Nice D from Levine.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And stolen by Gay. Here's Ingles. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
You won't see his feet too high off the ground, but Ingles finishes at the rim.
And there's the pass to Vucevic. Dishes to Levine. Right wing. Clock at 6. Unloads. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Levine's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Conley. His last outing with 20 points. He kicks to Gay.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Vucevic with it. He dishes it to Levine. Bradley trying to break free. And Zach Levine hits from deep. And it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Johnson's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Bradley. Jones checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. So Utah going with an almost entirely new grouping. Whiteside's checked in for Gobert. Eric Pascal comes in for Rudy Gay. Bogdanovich is checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And the call will be against Alize Johnson. That's his first foul. And Utah making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. So it's Utah now. 11-point game. Now, here's Clarkson. T right on him. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Levine dishes to Johnson. Back to Levine. Pass to Caruso. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the jam by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Down low, here's Caruso. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. Jazz trail by 9. And here's Clarkson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Well, Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Pass to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Levine jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pascal kicks to O'Neal. Johnson against Whiteside. Clarkson outside with the drive. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Levine against O'Neal. Williams passes to Jones, and it's slammed in by Jones.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Jazz trail by 7. Now Clarkson, his last outing with 20 points. Now the pass to Pascal. To the middle. Knocked away. 4 on the clock. Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
The activity of Whiteside, if he plays with consistent energy, the sky's the limit.
Here's Caruso. His last outing, he had 8 points. Outside, Levine. From past the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Levine's got 10 points in the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Clarkson passes to Pascal. The dish to Bogdanovich. Back to Pascal. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Johnson. Caruso looking for an opening. On the wing, Williams. Jones for 3. And Pascal pulls it down. Jazz trail by 8. Kicks it to O'Neal. Back to Pascal. Ball's knocked loose. Chicago grabs the miss. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Levine. Rebound, Utah. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Pascal. Clarkson with the ball. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Takes a 3, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
"16 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Caruso kicks to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Here's White. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And they have been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Bulls lead by 10. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. Well, Donovan Mitchell may get the spotlight, but he understands that he rises and falls with his team.
At the end of the day, I'm here to play basketball and be the best teammate and best player that I can be. I'm not trying to make this about me. This is team basketball. At the end of the day, we're doing good things, and we just got to keep it up.
Mitchell is well liked, has a humility about him, Greg, despite his all-star status.
Hasn't let the endorsements or signature shoe deal go to his head. This guy sees the bigger picture.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. O'Neal is out there with Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Pascal in at power forward. Pass to Williams. Back to White. Takes the 3. Rebound, Utah. Now, here's Clarkson. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Pascal. Back to Bogdanovich. Wide open. That shot off the mark. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Driving inside. Tries it from 19. Jones, no luck. Jazz trail by 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Right side, the pass to Pascal. Clarkson outside. The Jazz with another miss. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. White goes in. That one drops for him. White's got 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the Jazz call time here. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Vucevic checked in for Elise Johnson. Tony Bradley comes in for Williams. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Jones. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso.
You can do a lot of things with Ingles offensively. He can initiate, he can play off the ball, and he can shoot it from anywhere on the floor.
Ingles against DeRozan. It's White on the wing. Back to DeRozan. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And here is Mitchell, coming off 31 points last game. Right side, Conley shoots over White. Kept alive. Gobert, an easy 2 points on the layup.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Inside, here's Vucevic. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And that's now 6 points for Vucevic. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Down by 12. Mitchell against Bradley. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two.
And Utah has possession. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Gay. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. The wide open look here for Ingles. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Bulls leading by 12.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait. And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. And Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
And the first one at the line is good.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
And both free throws good for White. And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
And the rejection by Bradley. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
DeMar is so dangerous when he's attacking the rim. Great drive.
Jazz trail by 18. Conley dishes to Gay. Mitchell against White. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Back to Ball. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his third assist on the night. Here's Conley. Dishes to Gay. Poked away. It's stolen by Bradley. Ball with it. Conley picks him up. Outside, Ball. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
When DeRozan gets to the rim like that, you know how it's going to end.
And the Jazz with possession here. Now Conley. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. White against Mitchell. Passes it to Gay. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. Gay's got his first bucket of the night.
High percentage look for mid-range. Rudy quick into the air and accurate from that distance.
And DeRozan kicks to White. Vucevic down low. Defended by Gobert. Jazz trail by 18. And the pass to Ingles. Mitchell outside. Conley finds Ingles. 5 on the clock. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ball against Ingles. Here's Bradley. Really left alone that time. Bradley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. And the rejection by Bradley. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Zach LaVine's checked in for White. And so here is Chicago. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Poked loose. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
His 2nd foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Jazz. Levine against Mitchell. Over Levine. The Jazz with another miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Conley with it. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
In the corner, Bradley with it. Outside, Ball. Vucevic trying to get open. Ball, no good. And it's Tony Bradley with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Williams, he's checked in for Tony Bradley. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Utah calls timeout. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovic consistently among the league's top 3-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Some changes for Chicago. Johnson comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Derek Jones in for DeMar DeRozan. The Jazz also changing it up. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Eric Pascal comes in for Joe Ingles. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. And the call will be against Alize Johnson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Utah with the ball. Whiteside finds Bogdanovic. Offensive rebound. Pascal. And he battles for the ball and gets the 2nd chance bucket. Pascal's got his 2nd basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the paint. Here's Jones. And Jones slams it home.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Utah shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. Pass to Pascal. Whiteside. And Whiteside stays right with it.
Following it up with the flush, Whiteside generates a lot of points off the putback.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the second quarter. O'Neal with it. Now defended by Levine. O'Neal against Levine. O'Neal passes to Pascal. Clarkson on the wing. Hits it from 3-point range. Clarkson's got 7 points in the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Williams finds Levine. Back to Williams. Over Pascal. And he overshot that one, missing. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 19. Whiteside, high post. Johnson on him. They get a hand on it. Levine deciding where to go with it. Caruso kicks to Jones. Drills it from outside. Jones has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Here's Johnson, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Utah's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And they've been just a little too casual with the basketball. It continues to haunt them.
26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Caruso kicks to Levine. 16 seconds left in the first half of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Caruso from outside the arc. No good. Shot missing. It'll count. That shot no good. And so it's Chicago cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He had 10 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
Shaq, what's your take on Utah so far?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Well, that's not going to cut it, Ernie. I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Bradley. And it's Vucevic in at center. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And Chicago has possession.
That's good defense by Ingles. Improved focus at that end. Using his length to have a presence on the ball and off the ball. It's good to see.
DeRozan against Whiteside. Here's Mitchell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got the first basket of the second half here for the Jazz.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And DeRozan kicks the ball. Back to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Rudy Gay's checked in for Whiteside. Jazz trail by 20. Right side, Conley. Gone here in the second half. Ingles passes to Gay. 6 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Ball against Conley. Right side, Ball. Here's Bradley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bradley's got 8.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
And the Jazz with possession here. Now here's Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Jazz again can't hit it. Here's DeRozan. Kick out to Levine. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. He's got 13.
Love the confidence from Zach at the arc. He doesn't doubt himself for a second.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Passes it to Ball. Back to DeRozan. Bradley dishes to DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Gay outside. He kicks to Conley. He dishes it to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. And it's Gay at the elbow. The Jazz with another miss.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
DeRozan surveying the D. Levine wide open. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Levine's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Chicago. For Utah, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Will it go? Vucevic with the block. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. The kick out to Ball. From the arc, drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 7.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA thanks. The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Conley against Ball. Three-pointer. And it's Michael Conley with a 3. He has 5.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Bulls.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Shoots from the baseline. That one wide left.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
The pass to Ball. And here's DeRozan. He's got 8. And again, Chicago, no good. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Gay misses. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Gay against Ball. White the pass to Bradley. Over Conley. Bradley can't get it to go. The Jazz shooting 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Vucevic, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 7th assist here tonight. And the Jazz call time here.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. The Jazz also changing it up. Bogdanovich comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. DeRozan against Ingles. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line, really has a complete game.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
First one falls for him.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And both free throws good for Vucevic. Now O'Neal. No points in the game yet for him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. The floater. And Mitchell with the layup. Mitchell's got 8.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
Outside, White. And DeRozan kicks to Williams. Back to DeRozan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. At the top of the key, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Here's Ball. He has 7. Pass to Williams. Over Bogdanovich. And that one hits back iron.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. DeRozan passes to Williams. Over Bogdanovich. The rebound by the Jazz. Mitchell right side. And it's sent back by White.
Tremendous effort from Kobe on defense, managing to get a hand up on the shot.
And Utah making a change here. Pascal's checked in. Utah with the ball. Drops in the tray. 11 points in the game.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
Clarkson against Ball. Shoots over Clarkson. And again, Chicago. No good. Mitchell against Vucevic. And Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
White left side. Pass to Vucevic. From 6 away. And that's good off the glass that time. Vucevic has got 6 here in this quarter.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Utah's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Clarkson passes to Pascal. And Ball comes to help. Clarkson kicks to Mitchell. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Bogdanovich against Ball. Pascal inside. Makes it off the glass. Pascal's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And what you love about Pascal, he goes right at defenders in the paint.
You know, GA, Eric is a bit undersized, but plays without fear. His height is just a number to him.
So for the Bulls, Johnson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. And Utah also making a switch. Whiteside's checked in. Bogdanovich against DeRozan. Down low. Pascal with the steal. Clarkson outside. Knocked loose. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's DeRozan. And Whiteside sends it back. And he gets it back. And again, no good by Chicago. And Utah turns it over again. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for the Jazz. Chicago leading by 23. White the pass to Johnson. Out to DeRozan. Here's Caruso. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Caruso's got 5 now.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. White covering. Here's Whiteside. Can't connect from short range. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. Throws it up high, and Jones slams it in.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Mitchell, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
Few players have been an immediate impact in the NBA like Donovan Mitchell. From the moment he was drafted by Utah in 2017, Donovan's been a top scoring guard.
And Mitchell drops them both. Here's Caruso. 5 points in the game. Kicks it to DeRozan. 43 seconds left in the third. To the middle. Here's Jones. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Mitchell wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Mitchell's got 18 points in the game.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Caruso kicks to DeRozan. Over Ingles. And the basket by DeRozan. He's got 12.
He has great size and he has great lift on his jump shot. Advantage DeRozan.
Mitchell against White. Mitchell with it. Just 3 on the clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 20 points.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Mitchell and Ingles serve as the wingmen. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside, and it's Clarkson in at the point. Caruso, the pass to White. Levine up top. Passes it to Caruso. Clock at 6. White. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Chicago leading by 21. The pass to Caruso. Gay against DeRozan. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
Bradley kicks to Caruso. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Levine. Bradley against Gay. Hits the front of the rim and out. Jazz trail by 21. Clarkson outside. Here's Ingles. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
Right there, it's who wants the basketball the most, and it's Joe Ingles creating the extra possession.
For Chicago, they've gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Caruso, the pass to Vucevic, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 21.
And Matador defense That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Conley. Softly drops in the floater.
That shot, Conley has perfected it. The little teardrop.
Pass to DeRozan. Inside and stolen by Gay. Pass to Ingles. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Whiteside kicks to Ingles. And Utah, another three.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here's Caruso. Outside Levine. Outside DeRozan. Stolen by Gay. Here's the break. Vucevic with the block. On the wing, DeRozan. Ingles covering. From the stripe. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
DeMar DeRozan's bread and butter. He has a great feel from the mid-range.
Gay passes to Clarkson. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. To the middle. Bradley kicks to Caruso. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range.
And he is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. They have a 19-point lead. Ingles against DeRozan. Pass to Bradley. Stolen by Gay. Clarkson outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Caruso. The dish to Vucevic. To the inside. Kicks it out to Bradley. For three, Levine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Having a monster night from beyond the arc. He had 2 bombs in the first half. Now 3 more since.
Now, here's Clarkson. Steve, you played 4 years at Michigan State with all the changes, including pro options for the top prospects. Do you worry at all about the college game?
No, I don't worry about it. In some ways, having more players who stick around is a good thing. But I love the opportunity these young guys are getting. Continuity can lead to beautiful basketball. They just have to make adjustments.
The feed now to Whiteside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Alex Caruso. And Utah also making a switch. Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Chicago leading by 22. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. To the paint, here's Bradley, and he jams it with authority. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Got a piece of it. Clarkson kicks to Ingles. Shot clock at 6. Conley with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And here is Ball. Over Gobert. The kick out to Ball. Here's Bradley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Here's Conley. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
The pass to DeRozan. Out left to the wing. There's Ball with the three, and he gets it back. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. Jazz have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Now Conley. Mitchell outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 24 points.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And the shot goes in. 26 points for him.
On that play right there, you see Mitchell's impressive speed and body control in the open court.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Michael Conley.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Ball dishes to Levine. Outside Brantley. Vucevic to the pass to Brantley. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Jazz trail by 21. Pass to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Conley kicks to Mitchell. High post shot. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. It's up a three. And it's Mitchell missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Down low, here's Bradley. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 6 assists here tonight.
The defense playing Zach to score. He doesn't force it, just drops it off to the roller.
Utah's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Conley, and again it's Utah. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. 19-point game. Outside Levine. Pass to Brantley. In transition, here come the Jazz. Mitchell leading the charge.
The explosiveness of Mitchell puts defenders in a tough spot. That time, he draws the foul.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Levine with it. And it's Ball in the corner. Fires from deep. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
Ball, the pass to Bradley. And here's Levine. Back to Bradley. Here's Vucevic. And stolen by Gay. In transition, here come the Jazz. Ingles with the ball.
Always in the right place at the right time. Ingles is a guy you trust to make these plays.
Now, here's Ball. He kicks it to Levine. 1:24 left in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. DeRozan in the corner. And that time, also a missed shot. Jazz trail by 13. Here's Gay, and Ball with the block.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Chicago.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Dishes it to DeRozan. Over Ingles. And again, no good by Chicago. Outside Conley. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And look at Conley go right up inside. Masterful job getting the foul on that shot.
And that one falls for Conley.
What I appreciate about Conley, the assist to turnover ratio for his career has been outstanding.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Caruso. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing well?
We're just making everybody comfortable, making each and everybody on this team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, you know, even if it's on the defensive end, you know, we just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.